Now in this series we are going to see the Lakshman Rekha part 2, the line that Parliament can't cross. Here we are going to see the story of WAMAN Rao versus Union of India case of 1981. Let me take you to the year 1981. India is just recovering from the turbulence of the emergency after 1977. The dust from the Keshwanand Bharati case of 1973 has just settled down, but one big question is still lingering to every citizenry mind. The question was, what happens to all those constitutional amendments which have been made before 1973, before Keshwanand Bharati case? Are they still valid? Now this was the grey area. Here's where the WAMAN RAO versus Union of India steps in and clarify most of the prospect regarding it. See, after independence, India was obsessed with the land reform to redistribute the land to the proletariat, abolishing jamidars and ensuring equity, egalitarianism and equality. But the problem was, whenever the parliament was passing such a law, the Supreme Court or High Court used to struck it down for violating the fundamental rights, especially Article 14 and 19. So what the parliament need to do, or so what did the parliament do? It came up with the clear idea. They want to camouflage all this kind of thing, and they created the 9th schedule, by the first Constitutional Amendment Act, wherein whichever or whosoever laws is to be there, they used to put them inside the 9th schedule. And specifically Article 31 capital B ensured that any law in the 9th schedule was immune from the judicial review. But by the 1970s, hundreds of such laws were tugged away into that schedule, were put into that particular schedule, some of them clearly violating the citizens' right. Then came the very famous Keshwanand case, wherein the Supreme Court said that Parliament has unlimited amending power, but they should adhere to the basic structure. Okay. Now the WAMAN RAO case of 1981 asks the next big question. Does the basic structure doctrine apply to the amendment made before 1973 as well? Now the judgment given by Justice Chandrachud bench of 5 judges of Supreme Court said that all constitutional amendment made before 24th April 1973, they are valid. But any amendment made after that particular cutoff date is open to judicial review. If it violates the basic structure doctrine, it can struck down as well. So before Keshwanand Bharati case, Parliament's playground was there with respect to making the law. But after 24th April 1973 Keshwanand Bharati case, it would come under the review of judiciary. So that was the cutoff line created by this